It is a big question here in Indiana, how to keep people off drugs and keep their kids safe.
A new bill before the Indiana House aims to change that by requiring drug testing for people receiving federal aid. It's a proposal that's gaining momentum and gaining controversy.
News 10's Joe Ostrowski has more on tonight's top story.
These days, if you're looking for work, odds are good you've got to pass the test. That's a drug test like these.
Most people understand that this is the way that to have a job nowadays you do have to submit to a drug screen.
But there might be another reason for those tests soon. On Wednesday, an Indiana House committee narrowly approved a bill that would create drug testing for people who get federal aid for themselves or their children. Those who fail tests would have to get treatment or lose their funds. The bill's sponsor, Representative Judd McMillan, says the goal is to help families.
So the goal here is clearly to help people, and I want to be very clear about that. A lot of folks look at this and consider it to be punitive and think that we're trying to rip funds away from people. But if you look at this piece of legislation, it actually doesn't require any funds to stop being administered unless somebody fails a drug screen and then refuses to go to treatment and is unable to keep themselves clean.
Other states like Florida have already passed similar measures. Still, critics, like the American Civil Liberties Union, say the programs are unconstitutional and that they cost states more than they save. Representative McMillan says he's worked to address those concerns in this bill.
This bill is being carefully crafted to make sure that we take into consideration the Fourth Amendment rights of all the individuals, not violating those rights.
Now, as the bill moves to the full House, it'll be up to supporters to seal the deal. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, Joe Ostrowski, News 10.
And the bill now moves to the full House for consideration.
There's an effort underway in the General Assembly to put more Indiana veterans to work. Indiana House Speaker Brian Bosma and Democratic leader Scott Pelleth authored the measure, and this week the two met with Indiana National Guard leaders to explain it. Military leaders say if the measure passes, Indiana business owners will not be upset.
If you're going to hire someone anyway, we ask you to consider hiring a veteran. You're going to get a good, solid employee, somebody that's not afraid of hard work, somebody that has the old-fashioned work ethic. They're going to show up on time every day.
All they want is to be able to live their lives with dignity and with honor. And after they've served us with dignity and honor, they deserve the chance to do that.
Lawmakers say the bill has Governor Mike Pence's support. It now moves to the Senate.